If you're familiar with my watercolor art, you will know that many of my landscape paintings feature clearly defined areas of light and dark and strong cast shadows. Take a look at some of my recent paintings. Each of these paintings features strong cast shadows as part of the composition. In this video, I would like to help you understand the importance of well-placed cast shadows and give you some tips for how to implement these kinds of cast shadows in your next painting. To demonstrate the concepts I'm teaching in this video, I'll be sharing a recent painting I did of a hiker on a snowfield on a bright sunny day. The painting features a strong cast shadow across the snow, as you can see here. Let's take a look at this finished painting. First, I show the painting with the cast shadow. And then, using the power of Photoshop, I show the same painting without the cast shadow. Let's take a look at that again. Here's the painting with the cast shadow, and here's the same painting without the cast shadow of the figure. I trust you can see the powerful difference that a cast shadow can make to the composition. When we include the shadow that is cast by the person, and when we do it the right way, it does the following. Number one, a cast shadow helps create a sense of depth and dimension in the painting. The shadows indicate where the light is coming from and how objects are positioned in space. All this helps the viewer to perceive depth and dimension. Number two, cast shadows also give additional information about the shape of the subject and about the surfaces around the subject. In this painting, I can better see the hiker as he walks. I can also better see the uneven surface of the snow around the hiker because of the way the shadow is bent and shifted by the uneven surface. And number three, cast shadows also help guide the viewer's eye towards the main subject. See how this shadow moves your eye from the lower right towards the figure, making for a stronger composition. The shadow becomes a compositional device that helps to draw the focus towards the main subject. And number four, finally, this cast shadow can also help communicate the atmosphere and the mood of the scene. The sharp, well-defined edges of this cast shadow help us to see that this is a very bright, sunny day. The air is clear and the sun is strong. Strong shadows like this can lend to the drama and the mood of the scene. So when I go looking for a subject for my next landscape painting, I often look for strong cast shadows. When the sun comes out, I get outside looking for my next subject to paint. As you paint cast shadows, you will want to keep a few things in mind so that they look accurate. First, make sure the direction of the cast shadow is consistent with the light source. In this painting, the light is coming from the upper left, and the shadow follows that line to the lower right. Next, make sure the cast shadow interacts accurately with the surface it is falling on. Here, the shadow changes shape as it falls across uneven, snow-covered ground. And finally, the cast shadow must include the colors of the object it's falling on. Because this cast shadow is falling on white snow under a blue sky, the cast shadow is going to be a dark blue color. If the shadow were falling on grass, for example, the shadow would instead be filled with a dark green color that is absorbed from that surface. If you keep these tips in mind, you will create more accurate cast shadows. Okay, are you convinced of the importance of cast shadows? Do you want to give it a try? If so, here's your assignment. Get outside and look for a scene that you're attracted to. The subject matter, the mood, the story, whatever it is, look for something that you're interested in. Now look for the light. Where's the light coming from? How can you position yourself so you can best see and capture the cast shadow in that scene? Obviously, this will be easier if it's a sunny day. Also, early morning or late afternoon are better because the sun is lower in the sky and will cast more dramatic shadows. Take a few pictures and bring them back to your studio. Now paint that scene and see how the cast shadow adds to the painting. You might not get it right the first time, but I encourage you to keep working at it. Cast shadows are an important part of a painting. I hope you found this video to be helpful. If so, please like and share the video with a friend. And if you haven't done so already, consider subscribing to this channel so you can keep on getting my weekly content. Also, in addition to the videos on this channel, I also have a growing collection of free and premium watercolor resources on my website at studio.krisdebruine.com. I encourage you to check them out. Have a great day, keep on painting, and keep on growing in watercolor.